Hi, is this here? Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. I don't know what's going on with the audio since I updated Stream Elements for the multi-streaming. It's been it's been rough out here, but it's here. We're here. Oh, hello, Jace. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Was good? Do let me know if the music's too loud. Sometimes it's too loud and there's nothing we can do about it. And sucks, but we have tech issues because we're professional VTubers out here. Like we don't know that perfection. If you want to be a VTuber, you need to know scuff. Scuff is part of it all, you know? I'm doing good. My weekend was good. Good. Did you do anything interesting? Anything fun? In my case, I woke up at like it was past 1 p.m. Saturday, and I don't know how it happened, but I was gone. I was gone. I started sleeping with a sleeping mask, which I had never done in my life, and I think it actually really, really did its job. Saturday, I had my earplugs, I had my sleeping mask, and I thought it was 11. And then I was like, oh, it's 1 p.m. And I'm like, I like to clean the house on Saturdays. I was like, okay, we will not do into my maniac micro cleaning, but at least we'll do the floor. I was like, I haven't mopped in a while. I need to mop. So I was very happy that I accomplished that goal. I did mop Saturday. So yes, yeah, props to me. All the pats on my head. Got a new laptop. Let's go. That's cool. We love a new technology in our lives. In my case, it's weird because I do own a laptop, but I don't remember the last time I used it just because since I got my PC, I've seen no real use for it. Even if I travel, someone else is bringing it, or like I'll have other items that I can use. I'll either have my Switch or my Steam Deck or my phone. Like I don't see a need to travel with my laptop. I've also never had a gaming laptop. I guess in my brain, well, first I was not playing that many PC games to begin with, but in my brain I was like, first, I would only play games at home. Second, I guess I was indoctrinated that you need an actual like full-on PC if you want to play games or something. So I just went for it. Like my PC is not the best in the world, but can I stream with it? Yes. Can I like track my model with it? Yeah. So it's all good. Hope more join in soon later. Yeah, see you soon. It's okay. I'm here to yap anyways, whether there's people or not. That's what's up. But yeah, I feel like there's just no need for me to have a laptop anymore, but I don't want to part with it in case I need it. I guess I'm just hoarding it at this point. I'm just like, but what if I go somewhere and I would somehow need a PC? Like only a laptop can do that one thing I want to do, and nobody else can help. Is very there's not much chance of that happening. But anyways. What did I do Sunday? Sunday, I spent some time with my parents, and then we spent some time with Aster's parent. Had some yummy food, and we had a great time. We were very like typical. The women were talking, complaining about their husband together, and then they were talking about whatever it is, smoking a cigar in the living room, and then both women that we were complaining about the smell because it smells like hell and I hate it so much. But yeah, it was cool. I really love my family from all sides, so I'm pretty excited about it. And yeah, tomorrow I do get to go see a hockey game. I was really on the fence about going because it was free tickets that I won at work. And at first I thought it was like a pair of tickets, so I could like go with my dad or go with Aster if he wanted to. But no, it was like you go with the other winners. So I have to go with like 4 other coworkers, and then my boss, whom is the one I get along the most with, was not in the pool. So I was like, but at the same time I was like, this is like the one-time opportunity in your life type of thing. I was like, I will never spend for this myself. I will probably not get that many chances to do this. Like it's like VIP tickets in a fancy room with food, with drinks and whatnot. And I was like, I will not pay for that for myself. I should probably just go. I don't think I'll regret it. And then after that, I got into the office this morning. My boss was like, good news. I was like, what? Like, one of them can go. So I got the tickets. So I'm like, let's go. So at least that'll be the 2 of us so we can, chit-chat happily in the corner if the guys are busy or whatnot. So, I don't think that most people that are going care about hockey. I slightly care. Like, I used to care a lot. Like, in high school, I would watch the matches and, like, the Stanley Cup and whatnot. This has died down over the years. I have no idea who's on the team. I have no idea what's cool, what's new, where, what kind of match it is. But I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I'll be there to scream and have the free food and drinks. You know, I ain't complaining about that. And then so we're gonna do that tomorrow. But that also means that we have to start working early because the match is like we need to be there for 4:30 and we finish at 4, but that's like middle of downtown. Like there's no way we make it if we leave our houses at 4. So like I have to start working earlier tomorrow so that I can make it to work. And again, I am still very much over my job. Honestly, today I was very much feeling the typical office vibes where everyone is so hypocritical, and I think I probably am too at this point. It's just what it's like to be in an office setting. But like, accounting lady was getting into it with my boss as usual because they basically hate each other. They don't want anything to deal with each other, but they attempt to keep it civil, but they barely can. And then I witnessed some of the most tense pettiness, like people like being very sassy to each other with a smile, and I just had to be there in the middle, like, yeah, that's about right. That's what we want in life. And I was just like, it's such a weird thing to work in an office where we all have to quote unquote get along because we will be seeing each other tomorrow, type of thing. Oh, hello, Andrew. I'm doing great. My weekend was good. I went to Frank and Sons. It's about it. Has everything: music, comics, mangas, video games, movies, sports too as well. That's pretty cool. I don't believe we have that store here. Let me see. Right. Let me Google that real quick. Oh, it's in Ottawa. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I guess I could actually travel to one of these one day. It's not that far. Wait, no. Okay, the show is in California. Dude, am I tripping? Did I see? No, it's in California. I'm just tripping. Then why did I see one random address in Ottawa? Like, what? Why are they lying to me like that? Oh, there's a painted decorating shop somewhere in Ottawa that does that. The rest is in California. Oh well, that sounds fun. I don't think we have a shop that groups all of these like that here. We're kind of boring. When I was in high school, I was obsessed with a library, like a bookstore that sold a lot of manga. Like the upstairs floor was just full of manga, and that's where I got most of my collection at home. But then they randomly closed one day and I was very sad, and I have no idea where to go if I just want to buy manga again. And that I have that weird thing about manga specifically that if I have a paper version, for some reason I prefer it to be in French. That's the only medium that I prefer to have in French, like books, like physical books. Online, I don't mind reading in English. I don't know what it is about books. I can't. So I don't even know. I can't just buy them online because they'll be in English for most of the time, or not the same like book cover and stuff, and I'll cry about it because it won't match the rest. And I'm like, no, not like this. Hello, Ramsey. How was your weekend? I had fun. I'm happy you had fun. It's always good. If you have a good weekend, we all have a good weekend. It's a group feeling out here, okay? But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, the hypocrisy and the office vibes. Because it's so funny, like, accounting lady went on vacation for like 6 weeks, which we are not supposed to do. Per the employee guideline books and stuff, you're allowed to take 2 at a time max because, you know, your job needs to be done. And in our company, accounting lady is the only accountant. So like when she's not there, like no bill is getting paid, nothing is happening, like, you know, accounting wise. And then people were like complaining about it for the last 2 weeks because we came back on the 6th and she just came back last week. And then they were like, oh my god, how dare she do this and blah blah blah. But then I see someone come into the office today that had not been there last week, and then he just goes see her like, oh, welcome back from vacation, how was it? You know, all the pleasantries and stuff, when I know that this one was talking trash last week. And it's just like, you know what, I understand, but at the same time it's like, Yeah. And I don't know how you're supposed to deal with it. That's just what it is like to be in an office. You have to be doing the pleasantries. And once someone is not the most liked by everybody would do be talking. I also got caught playing on my phone, so I got a little warning today. I was like, frick. I usually don't do that. It's because of them games I'm trying to play to get some money. I got in trouble. Nah, my weekend is fine. I have an operation scheduled next week. Ooh, I hope everything goes well. I hope it goes smoothly. No problem on the way. It's all good, okay? I can edit the wrong text in the chat. Yeah, nah, YouTube chat is not nice like that. It will not let you correct stuff. I'm a huge Case Close and Detective Conan buff. I always watch Case Close reruns every Friday. I actually watch Japanese dub of Japanese Conan, of the Detective Conan. It's my favorite version of the series. I love the Detective Conan. I did have a phase where I was binging it for a while and then I stopped, but I always wanted to get back into it. I watch all my anime in Japanese. Let's be real. I'm a sub gang, but I think I want to get back into it. I think it's fun to watch and like try to figure out how the crime happened. Even though sometimes it's like, that's kind of suspicious. I don't know how realistic this is, but you know what? We're gonna let it go. It's fine because we want to know why did this girl murder this man for some reason. You know, we love it. So that's cool. I love Detective Conan a lot. At the same time, it's like I don't know that I have enough life in me to one day be caught up. I'm like, they're just too much. Like, even just thinking about how I have so much backlog of One Piece to watch, and I don't know how I'll manage to actually get back up to date. Because, yeah, we were talking about it not too long ago, but I think last episodes I watched was like 800, 802, something like that. And I don't know how many episodes are out now, but that's a lot. It's been like 7 years since I watched One Piece. And I don't know how time goes that fast. I'm like, how does it go that fast? I don't know. Oh, hello, Yokasai. Hello, how you doing? How was your day? How was your weekend? My favorite Conan episode was that one where Conan tried to discover the meaning of life. 42? I really regret if it was episode 42. I'm not sure I know which one it is. Honestly, it was... I had my binging of Detective Conan back in... somewhere either 2015 or 2016. So do I remember most episodes? Absolutely not. I did watch a little bit of it in 2020. I don't even remember, like, did I start over? Did I just watch some random episodes? I can't remember. All I know is that it's been entertaining. I feel like it's a nice, no commitment, like I need to binge to watch all the time, you know? Hello, Emperor Key. Kai? How you doing? I just wanted to say hi for some reason. I'm weird. You're not weird. That's what the live stream is for. You say hi with chit chat. We're here to yap today, so you know, feel free to chit chat about stuff. Here we have 2 people that are a fan of Detective Conan, so we're talking about it right now. But yeah, I love mystery shows and stuff. Oh, Aster was telling me earlier, like, you know, I'm gonna be mean, but you would probably be the worst person to have dementia, because you watch too much true crime. So you'd be like, oh my god, he's gonna murder me tomorrow. And I'm like, you know what? That's probably true. I would probably be like, I've seen it all before. I know you put the body in the forest. I'd probably have too many ideas. It's so funny because he started telling me that while I was just starting a thing about a pregnant woman that had a bad end. And I was like, oh dang. But then it's like, well, who knows? If I get pregnant one day, maybe you'll do the same and murder me, and then I'll be in a true crime video on YouTube. Okay, that's what's up. And I don't know. Well, I was like, I mean, best case scenario, I do not get dementia. That'd be great. I'd rather that than anything else. I'd rather, you know, remember most of my life until the day I die. Like, you know, memory becomes bad over time. Most, like, you know, as you get older, but you know. I've never heard of it, but it sounds fun. Oh, I mean, if you're into detective and like mystery and stories like that, I think you would enjoy it. I think some episodes are meh, but some episodes, the mystery is very intriguing. And I think the fun for me is trying to figure it out before they explain it and be like, okay, who did the murder? I like this type of thing. I used to read a lot of mystery books younger. My mom really liked it. I grew up like watching Columbo with my mom and stuff like that. So it's like, ooh. I can't watch mystery series because I always read a bit of the summary. Then I go to the wiki and boom, spoil myself. You know, that's a disease that we are all afflicted with. I try my best, like, to see if I look at a poster and I'm intrigued. I have to like do everything in my power to not go read. Even the summary, I refuse to read a summary. I'm just like, I don't know what this is. It looks interesting from the picture. I'm gonna click on it and see what the first episode is about. And then if I like it, I continue. If I don't, it is what it is out here. My favorite in Detective Conan is when Detective Conan and Detective Boys, it was episode 132 or 133 when they went to Tokyo Baseball solving murder episode. Oh, I'm trying to remember. I know I got past 100, but I don't know if I remember a baseball case. But it kind of feels familiar, but I might be tripping. That's the last time I love that episode too. Let's go, fans finding each other. That's what we want in this chat. That's what it's all about, you know. But yeah, I'm trying to think about other mystery shows like that. I feel like Conan is good because there's so much quantity that you can never get bored if you just want a random episode to just put on the TV and solve a mystery and call it a day. Whereas other mystery anime I've watched before are usually the short ones that are 12 episodes and it's like all a cohesive story. But sometimes you don't want to have to follow. You don't want to have to binge. You don't have to. You want to like wait until the last episode to figure out who the murderer was. Like the longest I've seen like of a Conan episode long, like the special ones are like 45 minutes, so like it's like a long episode and there's a long thing to figure out what the crime is all about, and that's fun. I feel like one of these once in a blue moon is just perfect. I don't need a whole series. I don't know, I've been wanting to watch anime but I just don't have time. I feel like I have so many things on my mind and I'm like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that, like I want to play this game and I want to play that game and then I want to stream and then I want to sing and then I want to do all of that, and then all of a sudden there's no time and anime takes a back burner. I've been asked to watch anime these days and I'm like, sometimes I kind of want to do that too, but sometimes after streams I'm like barely capable of keeping my eyes open, so it's like, yeah, you can watch whatever you're watching, I'm taking a nap or I'm going to bed type of thing, so you know. Let me get some water. But yeah, I'm trying to think, and honestly my weekend was extremely uneventful. Barely left the house, which I'm not complaining about, because who wants to go out in the cold? Today has been so windy. I don't know if it's the same like in the States, because I know that usually we get leftovers from the States for some reason, but it's like the whole house has been shaking today. I was sitting in the kitchen eating supper and I look around and I see the window vibrating and I'm like, could we not die? Could the house not fall? I don't know, that'd be great. And then it's so weird because of like we're on the top floor, so I don't know how they hooked up like the bathroom fans and stuff, but we hear outside through them, so there's like a little flap just going crazy in the bathroom. It's very scary and it's like, dang, like I didn't want all that in my life, you know. I just realized I'm a little pixel curvy at the bottom of the screen. I've never been in an attractive live chat thing like this before. It's fun. Yay, I'm happy you're enjoying it. We're just here to chat, have a great old time, catch up on people's lives because, you know, we're creepy like that. Joking. Oh, hello, Shoes. How you doing? How was your weekend? How have you been? Oh, yeah, last week we watched Princess Bride, and it's so interesting how I could only remember the Inigo Montoya part. Like, honestly, the story was a mystery to me. I didn't remember what it was all about. And I didn't know that Columbo was the grandpa. I was like, what is he doing there? We actually raised the idea of maybe watching some Columbo episodes for movie nights sometimes. And I'm super down for us to, like, figure out how the crimes happen and whatnot. It's always a lot of fun. Our ancestors created houses to shield ourselves from nature, and I'll be damned if we don't honor their sacrifices. That's right. I refuse to die from the wind inside my house. That's not how that works. I refuse to go that way. I will fight for my ancestors' valor and sacrifices. Very well said. But yeah, this week we're watching You Are Umaso, and I have no idea. I just remember it was a recommendation from Blues, and whatever the main thing is, looks like a turtle. So I was already sold. Apparently it's very nice, it's very cute, but I don't know what to expect from it. It just looked like a very cute movie. And then what were we watching after? Was it Rush Hour? Yeah, after that we'll be watching Rush Hour 1, 2, and then we'll discuss between ourselves to know if we really want to watch the third one. I personally am not a fan. I didn't find the humor interesting in the last one. It did nothing for me. And I grew up loving Rush Hour, Gefilte Fish, you know? But for some reason, it's not all that. Are you doing good? Look at you. Or have you been doing your French Duolingo, perhaps, Shoes? Is that what's up? Are you learning the French? Are you trying to like learn the Riz language so you can go Riz up people in the streets? Is that what's going on? Or are you just experimenting with some like AI translation situation? Oh my god. Stop. Oh, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome to Turtle Society. You're now a Commandante. Thank you, Stone. Welcome in. Wait, what? You gifted? Wait a second. I'm a professional, I swear. I'm not confused. Oh, those are subs. Okay, I was like confused. Thank you for subbing Empirikai. Thank you for subbing Yukasai. You guys are awesome. Welcome in. But thank you so much. Oh, hello, Philip. How you doing? How was your weekend? It's Fish. Oh, cool people showing up at the same time. I realize the more excited I get, the higher my voice gets. I was like, why is it going so high? I'm like, am I okay? Am I having a problem? Am I okay? I guess I'm just too excited right now. How you doing, Fish? How was your weekend? So many cool things happened in the span of 2 seconds. My brain was not ready for all of that. I was like, oh, hey. Hello, cool people. We're here to chat and yap and complain. Je fais les deux. Oh, so you're really on the Duolingo like bandwagon? I feel you. I am too. I'm struggling out here. I have 2 people at work learning English. Like it's French people learning English at work, and they're like lesson 261. I'm like, okay, well. They're the real ones. They're going hard at it. I don't even know what unit I'm on, so I'm like, I don't know. Good, got my models for the next project. Probably over ambitious project. Well, you know, it's cool to like, you know, when you challenge yourself and have a good time. Honestly, knowing you're so talented that it'll probably go just fine. It's gonna be okay. So hyped about that. Let's go. Be hyped. Have projects. I'm so busy, I don't have project. I just realized I had 2 musics going on. See, I'm not scuffed, I swear. I mean, is my music even going? I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. I just started learning French today. Ooh, may I ask why? Why do you have interest in French? I wonder. Like, honestly, I'm trying to think. If I didn't know French, would I want to learn it? Like, would that be like a language I would have been like, oh, I really want to learn about that one? I wonder, like, what's appealing about French? I'm not trashing on it. I like French, but why? I know that people like to say that it's a very romantic language, and honestly, I don't see it. I'm like, I know the French here is different, but I know French, and it does nothing for me. It doesn't sound hot to me. I'm just like, I don't know. It's not all that, if you ask me, but. Maybe I'm the one tripping. I need 3 language credits. Also, this summer I'm going to France and Spain. Ooh, that's cool. Traveling. I wish I could travel, but I'm broke, so I can't do that. But one day, I'm working towards being able to travel at least once a year. One day. But well, we gotta get there, you know. How are you? Well, I'm getting to learning Espanol. Yes, I understand Spanish a lot because I grew up in the Latino community situation. So I can like repeat, I can pronounce properly, I can sing songs and stuff. But ask me to actually have a conversation with you, I will not be able to help. It will be a tragic time all along, you know. I did go to Mexico on Christmas. Ooh, lucky! I was in Mexico last October, and it was great. I miss the great temperature. I miss the beach. I miss the good food. We did have decent food. I really miss all the drinks. The drinks were great. bit too much of them sometimes, but they were yum. I want to go back on vacation. See, that's the one thing I really envy the influencers for. They be traveling all the time, and then they just prop a laptop webcam, do one video to pay the trip, and then they go away again. And I'm like, dang, that's the life. I've only left the state I was born in twice, so you and the other people in this chat have probably traveled more than me. Well, you know, I know some people like that too, so it's okay. It's never too late. You can start traveling, start your experiments. I always say, if you can manage to, please travel. Traveling is so worth it. Like, to learn new cultures, but also, man, the food? Food, like other places in your house, is usually very, very impressive. Like, you just need to, like, you know, be willing to try things. But it is very fun to try new foods and enjoy new things, you know? So what made you learn English? School. It wasn't a choice. Here we have to have English in school from middle school to high school. You actually, even in like in between college and uni, like you have to do like 2 to 3 classes of English as well. So it's not like you really have a choice, even though some people do not learn. I just had an affinity for languages, so I understood English, so I was really good at writing it and reading it. I wasn't good at speaking at all, though. That was the one I never practiced, so I didn't know until I got my first job that was a bilingual job, because you get paid more if you can do both. So I had to like whip out that English, and I panicked because at first I couldn't understand anything people were telling me on the phone. But with practice, with work, and just stopping to care if it sounds right or not, well, here I am. It's all cool, you know? Let me see. So yeah, traveling is fun. Taking in new cultures, scenery, cuisine, the list of new memories can go on. Even more amazing when sharing with others. Agreed. Like 100% agree. Because I think it's probably fun to travel on your own for a different experience. But I couldn't see myself going on a solo trip. Like, you take pictures, but nobody's there to take pictures of you at a place, so you have to have your selfie stick. But then you have your own pictures. Who are you sharing them? Like, you don't have anybody to be like, oh, remember when we did this? I don't know. Solo traveling has never been appealing to me. I know a lot of people like it, and like, you know, they discover themselves and like they have a great old time with themselves. But I'm not like that. I'm an introvert and I hate people. But traveling is a thing that I would like to do with at least one other person, preferably someone I really get along with. So like, you know, we're on the same page. Like, I will say probably my favorite travel buddy is one of my sisters, because we really get along. So I'm a couch potato. So if I go on vacation, I want to go to the beach. I want to just take in the relaxation and have a lot of naps. And she's the type to want to discover and hike and stuff. But we were able to find like a middle ground where we will do at least 2 hikes, but we'll go to the beach most days, or blah blah blah. We go on walks while on vacation, and then we do this, but then we also take a massage and stuff like that. So that way we are able to like have a grand old time together, and I feel safer not being alone. I feel like I would be the type, even though I'm a very like I'm a scaredy cat, and I wouldn't try to go outside, but I have a feeling I would get kidnapped if I went somewhere alone, and I would be terrified. I wouldn't speak the language most of the time. I mean, I'm talking about mostly like resort places, like resort countries. If you go out in the streets where it's not a resort, most of the time you will not have a grand old time if you don't speak the language, type of thing, you know. In Japan and Korea, I was like, it's fine. It's so bright and there was nothing happening. I think the thing in Korea was just all the drunk people in the streets. It's like that's a bit weird. Like, you just see them and they're barely awake, like flailing around in the streets or on the floor, and you're just like, I don't know about that, but all right, you know. Oh, wow, most of our schools here take those language learning classes away from us. Really? So they only teach English in the States, and that's it? Like, you don't have another language that you must learn? That's interesting. I mean, I know that here in other provinces, they focus on English, and like nobody that had the French classes in school actually knows French. For us, it's just that people will come from other provinces and they speak English, and that for work, it's better for you to speak English. There are not that many I guess there are. It depends on what you want to work, but there are a lot of workplaces where they will require English, and if you don't have it, you will not get the job. So you better learn English to have more options for job security. To be honest, you don't have to. Like my boss does it, and she's been working at my company for like almost 20 years and stuff. But when someone calls in English, she'll transfer it to me. She'll be like, bro, I can't. I don't know what's going on here. I love traveling too. I traveled to Long Beach, and 2 weeks ago I went to Anime Los Angeles. Ooh, I've never been to I've been to some cons, but I don't know. They have evolved, but I've never been to a lot of like anime cons, and I'd like to get back into it one day. Gotta afford it, but maybe I'll get to go this August. I couldn't go this year. I was too busy, and it was an expense I couldn't afford. But next year, probably next summer, I'll go to the one we have here, the Otakuthon, and see what's up. The problem is that when you go, you be spending money because all the things show up, and you want to buy all the things. I bought so many useless things in cons. It's tragic, but they're still here in my house, so it wasn't that bad, I guess. I got to talk to Richard Epcar and Cassandra Lee Morris and Wendy Lee Liz Freeman. The last name rings a bell. The other one, I'm not too sure who they are. I also ate Tokyo Wako. I ate Japanese food, fast food restaurant. It was amazing. Awesome. Oh, where you went in Los Angeles? Well, that's the thing. At least in big cities like that, they have diversity of food. So for one thing that the US definitely has is good food diversity. I wish I wanted to travel a lot through the States. I don't really want to. I feel like if I'm gonna travel, I like to travel far, or I don't know, it needs to be more different. I feel like traveling from Canada to America to the US is not that much of a difference. Except for the fact that sometimes they have a thick accent and I have no idea what they're saying. I don't know, there's nothing that is oh wow, I've never seen this before. We have most of the same stores, and then it's just normal to go to the States. That's why I like to go further away from home. The voice actors I met, they're nicest people ever. I'm sure they are. I don't think I ever managed to meet celebrities when I went to the cons. Anytime I wanted to go to a concert for someone I knew, I just missed out on the tickets and stuff, so I just never ended up going. I also lived with my parents, so they were kind of strict about when I get home and stuff, and I couldn't go on a Sunday night. So I never went to a whole weekend of con. I would just see the people wearing their outfits on the metro and stuff like that, but that was about it. I need 3 language credits to get an advanced diploma. As long as you enjoy it. Was French your only choice, or did you have several choices but you chose French out here? And I kind of started late so I could have both theater and art last year. The thing about me, I have no idea how the school system works in the States. It's a whole mystery to me. I don't know what classes you need to have for what. So I will listen to you. I will read. I will engage, but I don't really know what you're talking about. If I'm being very honest, I don't know about the whole state, but here where I live, that they did. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to know everything that's going on in all the states, honestly, for me to know everything that's going on in all the provinces. And also, for me, school in Quebec is different than every other province. The way it's separated, we don't have, we finish high school at 17. The way our grades are separated are different. And we have some extra schooling somewhere. It's really weird. I don't like it. I don't know why we can't be like other girls, but we decided we wanted to be special. Special. That's what we decided for ourselves for whatever odd reason, The only people I met was 7 voice actors. They're nice, and I got to meet, and that's only 7. I guess you're talking about 7 voice actors. That's cool. I wanted to go last year because Maid Mint was there, but I just couldn't. But hopefully she comes back. Come back. Montreal's cool. We have food, and we have French, something like that. I love seeing the cosplayer. They're cool. Seeing the people. I was cosplaying Marco Diaz from Star Wars, Tarvia, The Forces of Evil. I don't even know that. I love watching people cosplay, but I've never cosplayed myself. So I don't know. It's still something that I'd like to do one day. As I said, one day, I've been saying that for 3 years, but I will probably have a stream goal, and if we reach the stream goal, I will do a cosplay, and then it'll be a grand old time for everybody that for some odd reason will want to see that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't know. I just never got into it because I was like, I can't find someone that looks like me. But then as the time went by, it was like, yeah, but I don't actually need to look like them. It's fine. And I was like, yeah, it's right. Cosplay looks fun. It does. Like, I want to, like, for once feel myself. Like, I'll be taking pictures like, oh, I'm cool. Look at me. I got a sword or something. It's amazing. I got to go, but this was super fun and you seem really nice. Thank you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. You too. I'll see you around if you show up. Thank you for stopping by. That was sweet of you. But yeah, cosplay looks like a grand old time. I'm just screwed. I don't want to do it. I do want to do a guardsman cosplay for whenever I get around to going to Adepticon. What is Adepticon? Like, I need to know. Adepticon. Like, people be coming up with names. It's on my birthday! Yay! I don't know, but it looks like weeb stuff like we like it, so that's cool. Warhammer convention, see? Cool stuff. Weebs, we love them. That's how we live our life. Big Warhammer convention. See, that's why I had no idea what this was. One day I will have to have you explain to me in beginner terms the whole lore, and I think it could take a series, but like it would be an interesting time for all included, because I see people reacting to like Warhammer blah blah blah, and I'm like, do they even know what it is? I mean, maybe they do. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know, I have no idea what this is, but it's cool, but I want to say guardsman cosplay. Let me see. Guardsman cosplay. What would that look like? I feel like you should be able to pull that off. I feel like you're fancy enough to pull that off, and then you can just paint your own cosplay and all of that. You got that, Fish. I got it. You got this. Oh, that is a rabbit hole, but I would be down. Might be a fun stream once I start streaming. Yes, like teaching Warhammer to a noob. And then I'll be there to comment and be like, bro, I don't get it. I'll be super annoying in your chat for interaction. That's us up, and that will propose. I don't know if you can say that in English, but it will jumpstart your career, and you'll be cool. Okay, cosplay is super fun. It does look like it is a lot of fun. If you make a stream goal, I will make sure we make that goal because I want to see you cosplay. I mean, what skills? I have none. I've never done it, so I don't know what skills you would want to see, I will cosplay Ottoman Kusaba from Beyblade. Let me see that one. Kusaba. That also looks very doable. There's a bunch of like cosplay that requires you to make a whole armor and stuff. I feel like you can find fabric and make something pretty cool with that one. I think the most important part will probably be the hair and the makeup, and then bam bam, you cosplaying like a professional. I don't even know who I would cosplay if I ever did. Especially now, I really don't know. Good news, I'm happy. My locks are finally dropping. It only took like a year and almost a half, but they're starting to not reach for the sky, which is an improvement in my life. But if I wanted to wear a wig, where the wig going? Because I will tell you, I don't have a lot going for me when it comes to my hair, but I got that density. I got a lot of hair. It's just like when it looks like that, it looks like a whole mop on my head. But what I do for a wig, but if I'm not wearing a wig, it's just slightly too short to be able to comfortably tie it right now. So I don't know what I would do, because I was like, okay, well, maybe one day I could film myself and actually cosplay Mel from Arcane. Now that I know how to do makeup, I don't even know what I would say that for. I have no idea how to do makeup. So it would be a very tragic event. Yeah. Not that I care, because I just thought about it. I'll do the cosplay, but I'm not showing my face, so it's fine. Nobody needs to know makeup. I'll just put a smiley face on it, and it's gonna be all right out here. Yeah, I think that'll be a win. So I don't my makeup is not a big deal, I guess. And then I don't know, her clothes were complicated looking at other people doing the cosplay. They found the right things, but I'm like, are you supposed to make these? I don't know. Who else could I cosplay? I think Mel would be one I'd like to do. Easy cosplay would probably be Yoruichi because I mean I would only need a wig, a legging, and some type of orange jacket situation, and bam, I got it going. But I don't got the body though, so I need to like get back in the gym. We're supposed to go to the gym tomorrow. We're trying. Tomorrow which should be back to the gym day, okay? Commissar cosplay would be fun too, but I worry people might mistake it for other thing. What is that? Commissar. I mean, you'd have to like make it very clear somehow that this is not what they think it is, type of thing, you know. It's Karen. Hello, how you doing? How was your weekend? How was your day? So regular Guardsman Trooper cosplay is safer. Yeah, because you know, even if it didn't look like it, which it really doesn't, people will just have a quick glance and be like, and then you'll get in trouble. So maybe we keep the guardsmen safety around ourselves, you know. Doing good, full of tacos. Tacos are yum. I haven't had some in a while. I'm thinking about next month's expenses. It's one of my sister's birthday today, but I don't care. And then next month, in 2 weeks, next Friday is my other sister's birthday. Let's see. Yeah, next Friday is my other sister's birthday, so like we'll have to celebrate and go eat and spend on food. But my brother-in-law sent like a restaurant and stuff that should be interesting, so I'll be checking that out, and I'll be like, ooh, we'll eat and we will close our eyes and we'll pretend we never spent on that. But then the problem is that the month after that is my birthday, and I know that sir over there will not be able to help himself on spending, and I'm like, but we can't be spending on that, but I know it won't matter. So, but I'm excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday this year, whether it's stream wise or life wise. I don't know. It will be my first married birthday. Exciting times. Yeah, I messed up everything for his birthday, so maybe he'll do the same for me. But I tried. There was an attempt, okay? Tried to cook something, but our oven is not like other ovens, and I didn't know, and I didn't buy the right cut of meat. It was a tragedy. I cried on his birthday, and I felt very guilty. So hopefully next year I do better than that. I think you can pull up the girl that's in Castlevania. I can't remember her name right now. Well, I don't know Castlevania, so I can't even help you remember who you're talking about. So maybe a description, her role, what does she do? Does she betray someone? I don't know, any qualification like that I could put it in Google. Maybe I would find her or something. People will still possibly mistake it for something I do not support. Yeah, I mean, I don't know many people that would support that, so you know. I mean, especially in the current atmosphere, it would not be the wisest thing to be ambiguous, even though you're not trying to. You might get in trouble somewhere or another, and I don't want that for you, type of thing. When I tell you that for the first time, Twitter drama is too much for me right now, I'm just like, it's the first time I don't actually want to open Twitter. It actually got that far where I open it and it's just a cesspool of people being the worst versions of themselves, and I'm just like, that's all I can see on Twitter. And I don't even want to catch up on the drama. I don't want to know. I don't really want to know. I'm just like, I can't anymore. I used to enjoy that because usually it was mostly like petty drama and like very, very stupid things. But these days people are going ways that it makes you wonder. It makes you worry for a minute. Like, is that real? Is that real people? Is that how people act in real life? Like, if I go in the streets and talk to people, is that what I'm gonna see? It makes you wonder, and then you realize, no, No, that's Twitter. That's not the real world, and I need to remind myself of that. Especially like I'm in Canada. We don't even speak English. Honestly, I've never seen the deranged Quebec part of Twitter, and I hope I will never find it because I don't know what I would do. Like I know that Aster gets some posts sometimes, but I don't see my Quebecois people, and I'm okay with that. That way I feel safer. I'm like, okay, but what I see is not here, so I'm okay. Type of thing. Le drummer, yeah. Hello, Blues. How you doing? How was your weekend? I'm going to animate in Pulse from California on February 15th. It's going to be fun to hang out with my friends over there. I like to see more cosplayers. Yee, that'll be fun. Like I'm a creep, so like I would only take pictures from a distance of people. I have grown. I'm a new person, so maybe now I would actually ask, you know. Oh man, I've avoided Twitter for a long time now, as much as I can at least. Honestly, for your own mental like safety, if you don't want to have a brain aneurysm, do not go on Twitter as much as possible. Like I rarely go these days, but every single time I open it, I see random drama, and then there was something going on, and then I opened Twitter maybe Saturday or something, and then I was like, never mind, why was I here? And then I opened Twitter today, and the same drama still going on. I'm like, okay, so there is no actual end to this. So I'm just gonna pretend that I saw nothing. I was never here. And you know, it's weird because as a VTuber, you have to be careful what you do, what you say, whatever you do. But it's like some people I kind of want to unfollow, but some people I know are gonna be like, why do you unfollow me? And it's like, well, I didn't want to see your content, and now I have a whole meltdown on me, and I'm like, I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna stay put and forget that Twitter exists. If anything, I'll just delete it or something. I don't know. Cannot be bothered. Like, Twitter has never brought me that much. It lets me see stuff, but it doesn't really bring much to the table to me, so I'm like, even if I start using Twitter, I would probably live my life pretty well, so it's fine. I work, so it was bleh. Yeah, that sounds very bleh. But do you have a day off today? Like, do you have day off during the week instead? Or are you just overworking yourself like that? Like, what's the play here? Do you take care of yourself? Because that's very important. You need to take the time, you need to rest, you need to eat, you need to drink, all the good things so you can take care of yourself and not overwork yourself. I know it's a very foreign concept for us people online, but sometimes we need to breathe, take care of ourselves, and touch grass. So we can feel like one with nature. Feel at peace, you know? Yes, I just work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, just the best days of the week. Cool. Sometimes Mondays things are crazy. That sounds kind of tragic. Like, I feel like I used to work... Like, I was off on Sunday and Mondays. But, like, I mean, who's free on a Monday? Like, if you ever wanted to touch grass with someone, who's gonna be available on a random Monday night, like, afternoon? So it was kind of rough if you wanted to have any type of social life. Not that I wanted one, but still, if I wanted one, I wouldn't have had access to it. So that would have sucked, you know? Dang, the house shaking. I'm telling you that wind is trying to take us out. You can cosplay Annette from Castlevania Nocturne either in her normal form or in a goddess is... I don't know about goddess because goddess usually means less clothes, so let me see. Annette Castlevania. Ew! Well, I mean... I could probably do something decent when it comes to my hair. I don't have traditional locks, I have micro locks, but I could probably add some nice little accent, and she's actually dressed, so we love that. I don't know her though, so I feel like it'd be weird if I decided to cosplay her and people are like, who she is, that girl from that game, oh I love her, and I'll be like, cool, I don't know her. I would probably need to like at least like play the game or something, because she does look cool. Ooh, I see a nice cosplay of her. Whoa, that's pretty. Who is that other person she's talking about? Drolta? Ah, yeah, that's a little bit on the sexier side. The boobs are out. The boobage is showing. that wouldn't be for me. I ain't trying to show all that on the internet. I need to make sure that if my dad ever found my channel, it'd be fine, you know? I gotta represent the family. And then the goddess version, I want to see a better version of this. Honestly, it looks like a pretty decently easy cosplay to do. I think I prefer the yellow top situation, but doesn't look bad. Shinobu, no more heroes. Oh, that's cool. It's the white hair people. That's actually a very doable cosplay, if you ask me. I mean, I see different outfits, but most of them seem to not be that hard to reproduce. Especially, like, I mean, the school outfit situation has a dress shirt. Dress shirts are expensive, okay? I would need to like spend too much. Like, the little dress situation is working out better for me. But I don't know that Astro would let me take pictures of that. I still need to watch Nocturne. Is it good? Good reviews? I've never watched Castlevania at all, so I know nothing, to be honest. Or Athena Glory from Aria. Athena Glory. Aria. Okay, well that's cute, but then I would definitely need to make that. I mean, these days they do sell everything. So I could probably get just a cosplay bundle or something and get a whole wig going on. I don't know how purple hair would look on me now I think about it. I've never thought about purple. Like, my hair is mostly like really dark burgundy right now, but I'm like, purple was never my color. Like, I look kind of sick if I wear like a purple dress, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Especially a pale purple, a dark purple maybe. Pale purple, I would look like I'm dying probably. I love playing Persona 3. My twin brother beat the whole video game. It was awesome. Yuri was a great character and he's so cool. I'm getting into Persona games. Well, I'm in the middle of playing Persona 5. I'm probably gonna play some after stream. I mean, I say play some. I sit there, get cuddles, and watch Astro play. That's what we do. That's our quality time. Cause I'm not really into the whole fighting and situation that it takes to do it. So like, he's there to play it, and he's just enjoying me discovering the story with him. So that's what we're doing. But we have a grand old time doing that though. I honestly, the more I think about it, I don't think I would enjoy playing it myself. It's not really speaking to me like that. I'm not feel into it. It's just not, sorry, my type of game, I guess. Like, I love story-based games, but I'm really not into the whole fighting and like grinding and then knowing things. I feel like I was just playing like a professional because he knows everything about this game. Oh, we need to study, we need to like up this stat, and then we need to our confidence. And I'm like, that's too much. I am all about that life. I'm about the Ace Attorney stories where it's simple and you go investigate and then go to trial. Like, life is good, life is easy. There's no battling in the middle. Like, we're all good out here, okay? Nocturne season 1 was just average. Season 2 was pretty great though. Okay, quite good to know. Original Castlevania was great. Each season was better and better. Okay, so it was Castlevania first and then they made a Nocturne version for some reason to have like a spin-off or something? It's the anime. One character had a character development arc that I'd put up there with Zuko. Oh, that is high praise. That is high praise. We love character arcs like that. Hey, it's been a while since I last rewatched Avatar. Maybe I should get back into it. Just remember my niece. She got the Avatar books for Christmas and then she lent them to me because I had never had the chance to read them. I definitely need to do that so I can give them back to her. Poor baby. I'm sure she's thinking about them constantly. Like, maybe my auntie is gonna give me my books one day. I need to actually sit down and read them so I can give them back to her. Poor baby. She never said anything. Oh, I feel bad. Now I feel guilty. I need to make that a priority of my spent time this week. I feel like I have something in the back of my throat that's very annoying. It makes me want to cough and stuff. I'm not about that life if you're asking me. Let me check something real quick. Also, are you guys ready? We got January karaoke. I was so lucky that I managed to have the last day of the month is on a Friday, and I was like, dang, let's go. I had the whole week planned. I was like, okay, so Monday we yap, tomorrow we do Tomodachi Live, Wednesday we do UFO, and then we take off for movie night on Thursday, and then Friday was gonna end with a bang with karaoke, and then I had that freaking hockey match happen, and I'm like, but my schedule, I was very depressed about it yesterday, but I was like, you know what, I haven't seen my Tomodachi since right before Christmas, so it was time to go back, and then we're gonna have some fun time singing some songs. I'll try to figure out a fun list. Like, I know that I do sing a lot of the same songs all the time, but we kind of love it, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm gonna try my best to have some novelty in there sometimes, and we should have a grand old time Friday night singing it up. And I'll try to plan my February better than I have planned my January. It's been very... what's the word I'm looking for? Very all over the place, I guess. And I'm trying to, like, you know, make it more sense. Make more sense. Yes, that. You should play this game called Sail Blazers. It's amazingly fun. Sail Blazers. What, am I selling stuff? Because I'm always down for that, but I also see people with swords, and then I'm done down for this, because what are we doing? I don't understand. What? I'll have to watch a video about it, because it looks like it would be like a supermarket. Which reminds me, I really do want to play Supermarket Sim, because I'm all about that life. I'll be selling stuff overpriced and making bank, you know, fulfilling my dreams. But I was thinking, I think I'm kind of close to choosing my next game after I'm done playing enough UFO. Or maybe I'll take a break of UFO and get back to it later. I think it was Fish's suggestion for Murdered Soul Suspect. I think that's probably what I want to play next. I'm just like, ooh. That's pretty cool. I kind of want to play that. I love mystery, and then it's crime and story like that. So I think that's probably gonna be my next game. Oh, hello, Monty. How you doing? How was your weekend? Oh, then you might like the game called Danganronpa. I don't actually know if I would. Hello, Elle. How you doing? How was your weekend? I'm doing good. Yapping away, you know, as we do on Mondays. We chat, we yap. We complain about work, and then we talk about games. I've heard of Danganronpa. I think I did like one of the readings of Danganronpa with Drox. I don't know that I would like it. It feels more like a... yeah, it's a visual novel. I'm not into visual novels that much. I'm just like, I don't know. I would have to try it. I think it might be the type of game I would actually play alone, but would not necessarily stream it, because that would be extremely boring to watch, and I don't think it would make for a great time for anybody, to be honest, you know. Ghost Trick is a good one. Ghost Trick. Oh, it's another detective game? Okay, well, we got 2 in line out here. Let's go. I have so many freaking tabs of game recommendations that I just keep, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play this one day. So like, I just need to get through the list of what I've already been recommended. But like, I do keep track of everything that you guys tell me I should try and play, so I can choose in the pile later, you know. My weekend, I went bowling and went to my cousins, and we both played Mario Party and Bori. Let's go. That sounds fun. Let's say goodbye. Take care. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. You have a great day, Andrew. Andrew, thank you for joining and having fun with us. Yeah, I love playing bowling. Bowling can be weird if you go with people you don't know. It's a bit awkward, but overall, it's a fun thing to do. I think, honestly, if it's like as a first date idea, I think it's a pretty cool, fun thing. Unless the girl's like preppy and she has the long nails and she don't want to do that. Which, if you're into that type of girl, you wouldn't invite her there. But if you want someone that doesn't mind that, then it's the best activity. And then after you play that, you can have little chats here and there. Then you go eat and something. I feel like that would be a first date idea that would work really well, you know? I played Persona 3 little the whole weekend. So much fun. Oh, everybody be playing Persona 3. Did they come up with a new version recently? Like, what? How come it's becoming more of a thing right now? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not aware. But for now, it's a remake. Okay, that's why people are already getting back into it. Oh yeah, hello on Twitch, L. I think Esther was telling me about it. About like, he's such a nerd about it that he was like, oh yeah, but this version of Persona 3 is this, and then this version has this, but the other version doesn't have this and that, but this version has this and that. So it's a good thing, but it's also not the best thing. It's like a mix of things that you're just like, okay, all right, it's fine. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll get more into Persona by the time we finish Persona 5. But as of right now, I'm lukewarm about it. We finished the first bad guy, and we're about to like kind of get into the second bad guy, and I don't know. We just finished. No, we didn't even finish exams. We had the therapist show up. This what happened. It's Kuro. Hello, Kuro. How you doing? How was your day? How was your weekend? How have you been? Did you get home from work, or are you on your way back from work? I hope you're home by now. It's late, okay? You gotta be safe out here and be home. But yeah, we're just talking about a bunch of games. I was saying that I think the next game is probably gonna be Murdered Soul Suspect that Fish recommended, because it does look like a lot of fun. Oh, hello, Tatias. How you doing? How was your weekend? You're home? Good stuff right there. That's what we want out here. But yeah, I've been complaining about stuff. I've been having fun about stuff. A bunch of different feelings out here. Wait, I recommended it? Yeah, you did. I remember specifically you. Wait, you sure? I'm pretty sure it was you. What? It's the one when you're trying to solve your own murder situation. I thought it was you. Well, then who is it? Show yourself. Who is it? Let me see. I have all the freaking tabs open. Someone recommended Borderlands 2. Then someone recommended Murdered Soul. I was the one who recommended Soul Suspect. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you're the one. You're the same. You are one. You have the same soul, so it's fine. Your bestie is my bestie and everything. Okay, so it was all good. Yeah, it's fine. Same brain cell. And then I had Dragon Quest, and then I had Dead Space. And then, yes, I have random food that people were telling me about the other day. I guess Kudo's the one making my whole game list. I was 100% sure it was Fish for some reason. That's it. We used to go, oh, I see the excitement. That's where it's at, Fish. Ah, God. Sorry.
So,
Yeah?
what's the one where you tried to solve your own murder?
This one.
I was curious. I heard that. Like, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my next game. Yeah, and then maybe I'll do Dead Space. Look, see the excitement. I haven't seen that excitement in a while from Fish. Look at him. I take a challenge. Who's threw stuff at me? It was a hydrate. Okay.
I don't know if it was her.
Maybe. Bye. I recommend Half-Life 2 and Bioshock. Yeah, these Bioshock specifically, I remember it's you, but I mean at this point I don't trust myself. Half-Life 2 is my favorite game, though so I am biased. Yeah, I think you would like Bioshock. I do think I would like Bioshock. I wanted to play it a long time ago, so I just need to get back into it type of thing. Wait, I just have too much. So I think in order, if everything goes well and I finish what I gotta do, I'll probably play Murder Soul Suspect next, and then probably Dead Space next. And I will not choose the one after because I need to see how I feel and what I feel like doing. Maybe there'll be another game that shows up in the middle, and I want to play it first. So I'll probably have these. I'll make my choice after I'm like halfway through the second game. So you know. But yeah, Esther was telling me it was hard, but I'm like, you know what? I take a challenge. There's a reason I played all the Dark Souls. Yes, it's because someone told me I wouldn't be able to, and that's why I played them and I beat them all. Okay. I am petty like that, and I will not take judgment like this. If you tell me it's hard, like someone also told me Cuphead was too hard for me, what did I do? I beat it, because that's what's up. I will be very stubborn about it. I'm like, you know, I'm not a professional. I'm not trying to have the best high score ever and beat records and do speed running, but don't tell me that I can't do it. Unless I don't enjoy it, then I mean, I don't care. Like, that'll be like a Sekiro situation. Like, Sekiro was... I don't know that it was too hard for me. I just did not enjoy it. I didn't enjoy the fight, and the way to fight was just not it for me. And I'm sure the story is great and all of that, which I also didn't care about that much now I think about it. Because Dark Souls wise, ask me what the hell is the story. I don't know. I'm looking for bosses to fight. I'm looking to show them that I'm strong and slash away and kill bosses. And honestly, that's... I might not be the target audience for the soul story and whatnot, cause I don't care like that. I'm sorry. I'd rather someone just tell me what the story was after I beat all the bosses. That's how I choose to live my life. Honestly, the more I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe I should restart freaking Bloodborne because I forgot everything. At the same time, I just thought about some bosses. I'm like, I don't want to redo that. I don't want to get back into this. That was just torture out here. So I'm like, maybe I'll just finish it on my own. Also, as far as I know, Bloodborne isn't on PC, or am I tripping? Is it in my brain? Well, 4 weeks ago it says it's now playable. No, someone on Reddit is like, it's not even close to playable. Boot's fine, frame rate is stable, just graphically unplayable. Yeah, well, maybe not. So I'll just keep it to playing in my living room type of thing, you know? Probably because it's Persona 3 Reloaded. What? Wait, how does that connect to the conversation? Oh, okay, wait, I missed something. I was like, what? It's a murder mystery vision of novel detective game. It's basically you got to figure out who killed who. Yeah, I know. But I really am not the biggest fan of visual novels. I'm currently in the middle of reading Mineko, and I haven't touched that in almost a year. But I'm reading it. It's just taking me a while. I'm reading it because it's Aster's favorite thing in the world. But I'm just like, I'm not into visual novels, even if they're interesting. Because I mean, Umineko is interesting story-wise. I would have loved to watch an anime that was well done. Because I did watch the anime a long time ago, but as far as I know, it's been said to be trash, so it doesn't really matter. Like, you'd better read the light novel or the visual novel. And I'm like, I'd be down for a remake. But still, wait, I don't understand. So probably because it's Persona 3. Probably what? I don't understand. Speaking of Souls game, I realizing just how much I'm missing out on my first playthrough with a bleed build. Too dumb and fateless in Magic. I was one of these, faithful to one build person. They told me you want to up dex because you want to be fast. That's all I ever did. I barely remember to put in vitality and stuff like that. I gotta put that dex in. That's all I cared about. Somehow it worked out. I don't know that I would ever try something like a bleed build where I would die without any fault of my own. I'm not about that life. I don't want that for myself, Wait, what are we talking about? That's what I'm asking about. I don't actually know. We're talking about games, and then it's the probably in shoes text that confuses my brain, okay? The Sherlock Holmes games are not bad if you want really detective games. Ooh, that's interesting. I love Sherlock Holmes. Hello, Drahas. How you doing? How was your weekend? How have you been? Oh, I'm super squishy, but I'm still having fun with it. You know what? That's all that matters. As long as you're having fun, who cares if your build makes no sense? Especially if you're not even streaming. You're playing for yourself, having fun. Who cares? Just have fun. Just enjoy your time out here, okay? It's gonna be alright. Sorry. Been good, you. I've been pretty good. I mean, yeah, good and bad and good and bad. Good because I get to chat and yap on a Monday like this. It's a great time. But bad because I have to work tomorrow. And then I have to go out and hang out with coworkers tomorrow after work, which means I'm not even streaming. So you know, it's a lot of mixed feelings, but overall I'm doing all right. You know, this was up. I went to the dentist today, but no pain, so it's okay. Let's go. We take that. I don't remember the last time I went to the dentist and there was no pain. Now that I think about it, you just reminded me I should probably have an appointment. I don't want to go to the dentist. I don't want to go. It's been a while. So I probably need like a good cleaning and stuff, but I don't want to go. I don't like the dentist. It's annoying. I don't want to pay bills. I don't want to do anything with it. Really, I don't want to go. Why did you remind me that the dentist was a thing? I don't want that. Oh, adult life strikes again. I will leave my job this Friday, so that's that. Ooh, you have something better lined up? Because honestly, I wish that was me. Like, as I was saying earlier, like, office pettiness is such a weird situation. The hypocrisy, I was talking about how people hate the accounting lady, so they were talking trash about her like for like 2 weeks because she was on vacation, and then she came back from vacation, and today I hear like, oh, how was your vacation? Did it go well? And they're all so nice to her, but I know they all hate her, and I'm just like, I mean, there's nothing to be done. As office workers, we have to at least pretend to get along. But it just sucks overall. Like, I'd rather not have to deal with all of that, but that's what it is. What is this man doing? If you hear any weird noises of like a blender in back, I don't know what he's doing. He's cooking something. We got the fancy sous vide stuff as a wedding gift, and then he finally got the bag sealer situation. So he's making some sous vide chicken preparation. That's the last thing I heard of. So now I don't know what noises I'm hearing in the kitchen. But am I gonna complain about a man that cooks for me? Absolutely not. I will take the food ready to eat at all times. I can't say I am blessed in that regard. I don't need to worry. I cook here and there, but it's not my main task in the house, so I'm very happy about it. Yep, a job where they pay like the double I'm being paid right now, and it's a position I like. Ooh, let's go. Where I'm right now is like the worst job possible for my profession. Let's freaking go. We like an amazing upgrade like that. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully there's no random like this detestable snake coworkers. You can have a grand old time and get that monies. We love it when people make their monies. That's how we know life is doing great, when we're all making the monies. That's awesome. I wish like the position I was eyeing, I don't know, like my contact over there was like, yeah, no, the company merged with someone and then they're reworking everything, so I don't know when they'll be opening positions again. And I'm like, my brain had already decided I was leaving, so like I was very much disconnecting from my job. But now I need to like refocus, and it's very hard. I'm just so done. I so want to leave. If I could, like, I would leave tomorrow and like take like 6 months off. But like, you know, the bills won't pay themselves, so I can't exactly do that. But if I could, like, if I had savings that let me like stay home for a little bit, which wouldn't be the smartest thing to do, because if I had like money to live for 6 months, I would probably be investing it somewhere so I can make more monies. But I just need like a 6-month vacation. I'll be streaming, I'll be having a grand old time, I'll be taking care of the house. I just need a break. My job is just not, I don't know. I guess it's just not fulfilling, so I don't want anything to do with it. But there are not a lot of jobs in this world that would be fulfilling. So obviously, see, no matter what, every Monday I end up complaining about my job. I just can't help myself. I guess it's just too much of a big part of my life, you know? Tell him to mail me some of whatever he's making. I'll tell him, but I don't know if you'll want it because I have no idea. Because I'm trying to recognize the sound of whatever appliances is using, and I'm like, I don't know what appliance we have that makes that sound. It's like very like a sharp noise, and I'm like, I guess it's some type of blender. I don't know. I'll go see it, and you know, I might inform you on the deets later. I'm just looking forward. Like he made some honey garlic chicken and then honey gochujang chicken and all sorts of things, and they look very yum. So I'm excited to eat them. The only bad thing is that right now I'm full off home office. The new job will be full on site. Oh, so well, not everything can be good, I guess. You know, in the perfect world, it would at least be both, like some remote and some on site. Full on site is a bit of a shock coming out of full home. I can't imagine. I mean, I probably don't want to do full home because there's no way I would do my job. But no. Well, good luck. You love the job. It'll probably be fine. Back in the day, we did not have that option of working from home anyway, so it's okay to get back to the old ways where people cannot work from home in their pajamas. I've been like my mother-in-law gave me the most comfy sweatpants ever, and I can tell you that that's basically what I wear most days. I'm wearing them right now very happily, and I cannot get enough of them, and there's the best thing that happened. There's no way I'm gonna be changing from work to like wear pants and whatnot. I ain't doing all that, you know. Yep, it's a tech job, so it's not even necessary, but they just want to have control. That's what they want. The workers need to revolt together to get some days off, okay? Some days from work. I've been full work from home since COVID. It's been amazing. Well, same with Aster. He's been home for years too. Like, I can't even imagine him going back to the office. Like, he complains when he has to go to the office for an event like once every 6 months. And they'll be like, I don't want to go. I don't want to see people, type of thing. So I can't imagine how it would be if you had been home for so long and then all of a sudden you have to go to work every day. Ew. I'll take some of that garlic chicken. Just send some in the mail. I mean, I don't know. It's chicken. Get that salmonella in the mail. I don't know. It could be getting dangerous. Sending some bombs to the U.S. like that, you know. I don't want to get arrested. That was not true. That was a joke. I didn't do any threats. Okay. I would love to work from home, but I would also have the problem of playing games instead of working. See, we love a self-aware king, because that's exactly why I don't want to be 100% from home. Because I can't tell you that I do that much on the days I'm home, but at least at the office, I usually get a lot done. I do like, okay, let me do this, and you know, do a few work, a few invoices, a few this and that, and then life happens. I have 20k points. I can use a sudden karaoke thing. I forgot this was a thing. Did you know that on my Twitch, I have a channel redeem where if you redeem it for 20k points, we can have sudden karaoke? I'm sure you didn't know that because it's been forever. Or yeah, I mean, the whole point is to be used randomly. Today I've been yapping for an hour and a half already, so I would just say that the voice wouldn't be the best example of voicing, and I'm having a karaoke on Friday. It's still the choice is in your hands. But it might not be the best results. I mean, I'm not saying I've never had XCOM or Battletech running in the background while I work. Exactly. We all know. I know Kieran was playing games. I know Aster be playing TFT while during our work hours. I'd be playing stuff or like planning stuff or like, you know, obsessing over my budget. Like I'd be doing all sorts of things that are absolutely not work related, but I make sure to answer my phone. If there's one thing I do, I answer my phone. So they don't question if I'm working on that. But except for that, days I'm home, I might do one invoice instead of 10. And then I'll go in early on Thursday and be like, because I can be efficient. I'm just not when I'm home. That's just what it is. But it also gives me the freedom to do things I want to do on the side. Like I could start a whole side hustle on the side and manage it at home on the days that I do, even if I was working, because I have enough like monitors to like just be okay. I have one monitor where I have my work stuff, and then one monitor where I have whatever I'm working on, and then I can share the third one in one way or another. So there would be options for me, but I don't want to work. Work, 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 work. See, Southern karaoke right there. Professional. That's what we want out here. But yeah, I think it takes an interesting type of very, what do you call it? I have the word in English. I don't know what it is in French. In English, it's no. I guess honest. You need a very honest person to work from home 100% and just work during their work hours. And I don't know a single person like that since working from home became a thing. Even the most, like, square people will have their moments where, their TV will be open on the side, or someone calls them. Like my boss, I know sometimes her mom calls her. Like, we don't talk about what we do because do not trust coworkers. As I was telling yesterday, like, you do not trust a coworker. They will backstab you at the first occasion. So you don't do it. So you don't tell them when you're slacking off. They don't need to know because they will rat on you. But you just be doing things. You just be observing the stock market, hoping to quit your job. You try things out here. Even though it's dangerous, sometimes I might play Pokemon TCG on the phone. Ooh, but like dangerous in what way? Are you putting yourself in real danger or danger of of losing your job? That's the question. I get more work done than I did in the office. I'm sure you do. See, when I was talking about honest people, you're probably one of them. You're an honest person that wants to get your job done and like have a good review and like make sure that your job is done at the end of the day. I struggle with my desire to do a great job and like make sure that the company is doing well, and I don't have any of that. I don't care at all. And like I was hearing my coworkers talking about like, oh yeah, we want to do more activities to show people exactly what it is that we do and the impact that our job does. Why do we do the thing that we do? And I'm like, that's awesome. But what do you mean you want to do that on a random Tuesday evening? I ain't going anywhere outside of the work hours, or sometimes it's on the weekend. Like I ain't giving you any of my personal time for any given reason, so you can forget about that. And also, I don't care. Like, I just don't care about why we do the things we do. I just want my paycheck at the end of the day. So it's like, I'll go if you pay me. Like, give me food or something. I don't know. That's why I know that this job is not for me, but I'm like, okay, my goal right now, to be realistic, is to retire 10 years early. That's my goal. So I'm gonna do my best to put myself in a position where I can retire 10 years earlier than normal age people retire. So I'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. I'll do my best. I'll be trying to like educate myself and learn how to do the things, because I do not plan on standing at that job for how many of years I would need to get my retirement from the government. It's not a thing, So no one's gonna complain. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the problem. I don't do my job perfectly, so I get slight complaints here and there. That's my problem. I'm not even doing my best. Not my ego talking, but I'm pretty good at my job and quite fast too. So I work like 2-3 hours a day, except for those days where I have to work like 12 hours. My current boss does this. Oh yeah, I'm sure you're awesome, but now you'll have to like pretend to work, but at work if you like have nothing to do, which is a real pain to do. Hopefully you have enough job, but you're paid like adequately for it. That like your days at the office, like you come in, you come out, and you have to work the whole day. Honestly, when you have work to do, the days go so much faster, so it's kind of worth it, Good luck. Thank you. I'll update you guys on this eventually. One day you'll see an old turtle like me, and I'll be like, I made it, guys. I'm retiring 10 years early. My goal has been accomplished, and I'll be very, very happy at that moment. That's what's up. I will know that I have made it in life. That's where I go, Let me see. Yeah, now I will leave the office at the end of my shift, even if there's something else to do. So home office makes me more productive, but well, it's double pay. Yep. But honestly, that also means that you will not do overtime for no reason or overtime that will not be paid because you will be clocking in and clocking out. And I think like a lot of people said that like you want to be like that, especially at the beginning. Unless you're like fishing for a promotion, that's when you do a little bit of extra so they can see how great you are. But don't start doing too much from the beginning. Just be good. Just be at least exactly what they hired you for. And then add more skills here and there so they can be like, oh, this person's actually cool. Let me promote them a little bit so they get a better position and whatnot. But if you start off doing too much and like they're like, well, they're happy doing all that with the paycheck we're giving them, yeah, that's fine. We don't need to give them more than that. It's all good. Don't get burned like that. It has happened to me before, and I will not get burned. And right now, I'm just very basic at work. I'm not considered like an excellent worker, but not a bad worker. I'm just in the middle. And it sounds good. We would all be jealous if you succeed, but I wish you the best in your endeavors. Well, I wish all of that for you guys too. So do what you gotta do. Study. Look. See, I think YouTube has been listening to me, so it's like how to invest. What stock should you buy? How do you invest? Like, by what age should you be at? How to save $100,000? I'm telling you, like every time I'm just scrolling YouTube, that's all I get. So I'm like, is that a divine message? Is that my time to shine and buy stocks and just make it big or buy crypto or whatnot? Like my mom was telling me that he has a customer that was coming to him for help with something in accounting because he was like, yeah, I bought some Bitcoin X amount of years ago and I want to sell some because whatnot. My man was selling 250K of Bitcoin. I'm like, you know what? Had I been like patient, bought some crypto back in 2020, I'd probably be fine today. Not that I could like afford a whole one, but even like back in 2020, like Bitcoin was like 30K or something, and now it's like 100K or something, and I'm like, dang. Honestly, I don't know the ethics of crypto. I'm just thinking about how to fill my pockets with money. I don't know. Because I feel like a lot of people don't actually know. I honestly don't understand the concept and I don't understand how it works. I know that you have to quote unquote mine crypto. What the hell does that mean? I don't know. I don't understand. Like, what are you mining? Is it physical? Because I heard, oh, it's bad for the environment. How? Oh yeah, it destroys so many like GPUs. How? What are we doing? I think someone told me it was like calculating stuff. When I tell you it's a nebulous thing for me, I have no idea what it means. But I don't know. Yeah, it's heavy calculation. Then why is it bad for the environment? How does it affect the environment? It feels super hard and it's a dumb thing to invest in and really bad for the environment. Well, that's the thing. I need to understand, why is it bad for the environment? What does it do? It's a scam. I mean, it might be some people be living off it though. Like, I mean, of course there's a lot of crypto scam that we hear about all the time. But I feel like some people are just like buying them like they buy stocks and then just make a bit of money and call it a day. Like, would it be considered the same anyways? Heavy calculations need more power, so more electricity usage. Okay, but is it electricity? I mean, at least here, electricity is all water powered. So is it bad for the environment to use water for electricity? Is it the electricity? Like, I feel like if it was using like coal or like some other sources, it would be bad. I don't know. They keep decreasing in value as people realize they are BS. Do they? How much is Bitcoin today? Well, I don't know. What is it in USD? I mean, it has tripled in 3 years. Like, is it really on the decline? I mean, I'm not here to have a whole crypto discussion, but if I look at the graphs for it, it doesn't seem to be declining much, if I'm being honest. It's just been it started at $400 in 2016, and it's $100K today. So I'm like, okay, I guess. Well, yeah, but no. The main problem is that there's no clean energy. Nuclear is clean, but no one uses nuclear. That, it's a weird concept. I don't know. I don't know much. As you can see, I'm a trouble turtle. But how is nuclear clean? If it's clean, do you not? Why would you not use it? Is it because it's nuclear? See, my brain's starting to fry now. Power usage, yeah, and most power does come from fossil fuels. I guess it depends from where. Because, I mean, unless I'm tripping, when I was a kid in school, they would teach us that here in Canada, but specifically in Quebec, we had so much electricity power that we would sell our electricity to the states and whatnot. So in my mind, electricity just means water and dams and stuff like that. So when I think about electricity, I never think about fossil fuels or stuff like that. That's just how I see life as a troubled turtle, you know. Europe uses a lot of coal, so yeah, more power usage needs more coal burning. Okay, so I guess it's just overall in the world, there's different sources of energy used, and they do have a bad impact on the environment. Am I getting that right? It actually pollutes way less than coal and produces less waste. It's just scary. Yeah, because what if something goes wrong and then we all die? I don't know. The waste is hard to get rid of, but it is better than coal. Oh. But I'm so curious, what does nuclear energy look like? Does it look like rocks like coal? And then you burn it off and then it makes energy? I have so many questions. Today I'm learning. Those are things I never sat to ponder about and understand. Because I don't really touch them anyways, but you know? People don't use nuclear because Chernobyl. Yeah, but the pollution you produce using nuclear is way less than other alternatives. But I mean, better than water, or water is like the next best thing, or like no, is the water electricity is not a thing either? Like how does water rank in clean energy totem pole? Because honestly, I would be scared of using nuclear. I feel like something could go wrong so fast, so easily. I don't want to be exposed to any of that, you know? I hope they make some advances in wind and solar, as those are pretty neat but not efficient or reliable. Yeah, because if you have a country where there's barely any sun or there's no wind and stuff like that. I know we have a lot of like sun. No, not sun. The wind miles. I don't remember the name. The wind stuff, turbines, whatever. We have a lot of them in some parts of Quebec, but I don't think it would be enough to power a big city like Montreal. Like, I think we would be struggling out here, and we don't always have enough wind for these. Okay, like I feel like if it's a bad day, people will be struggling out here. But I wish that I could afford to live in a solar powered home. Imagine the bills paid. But I've seen, I think I saw a YouTube video of someone having a house that was fully working on solar power, but I guess it's scary to rely on nature to have electricity, especially in this day and age where we need so many appliances and stuff like that. It's like, but what if they don't work? What if something breaks? It's scary out here. I live next to a massive wind farm in Texas. It's kind of cool seeing the massive turbines on the horizon. Yeah, no, it's very, very interesting to see, especially up close. At some point when I was a kid and we were traveling, we were supposed to go up some of them, but honestly, it was terrifying. Really up close, they're scary. It's like, I feel like this thing could kill me somehow. I don't know. There's something absolutely terrifying about wind turbines when you're really close to them. Also have a lot of wind turbines here. They're kind of cool, to be honest. No, they are. I wish I would see more. There's just nowhere to put them in the city here. There wouldn't be no farm near where I live. You have to go out in the countryside. In the main city, there's nowhere you would see it here. But I would be super down if it worked out and we could live off wind. Why not? I'd be excited. Water is used for producing mechanic movements using magnets to produce electricity. Coal sometimes is used to boil water to move more magnets. Oh. Air-powered electricity is giant magnets too. So are we saying that at the end of the day, all of them use coal in some capacity? So none of them are except maybe solar panels and stuff, have some kind of impact on the environment because they need some coal for it. Uh, it's mind-boggling how big those turbines are. It's for real. It's hard to grasp the scale until you see the blades for them on semis driving on the freeway. Yeah, no, like just being like standing at the bottom of one, you feel like you're in a horror story. You know the people that have the fear of like giant things, that would probably be like such a nightmare for them to just stand next to one because it's scary. And I'm not even scared of big things, but this one makes me uncomfortable out here. Okay. They're working on compact turbines that could be used on the side of skyscraper, but are not quite there yet. Also, people will be probably complaining about the aesthetics of it all, and I kind of get it. Like imagine all the skyscrapers with like random turbines on the side. Could look interesting, futuristic, sure, but I don't know. The problem with air-powered electricity is that you can't move those things without erosion. So you need to use oil-based lubricants. So you need oil to for clean aeolic energy. So yeah, basically the bottom line is that no form of electricity is ever gonna be 100% clean, I guess. Most forms of power we use in our capacity are just different ways to boil water. Yeah, kind of neat when you think about it. Yeah, I mean, those are like big brain individual that came up with that. Cause there's no way I was like sitting in a field one day and I was like, electricity. But like mass scale electricity. Cause already the one that came up with electricity is like, dang, awesome. Man, what you mean? You were like, oh yeah, we're gonna use water, boil it, do X, Y, and Z. Like, how did you come up with that? Like, what do you mean? See, that's why we need smart people in this country, because I would not help us advance anything. I'm here to enjoy life, eat, and cry and complain. And maybe have a baby one day. See, that will be my contribution to the universe. Maybe my baby will be smart. Yeah, I think I can contribute that to the society. A smart baby that will create something. That's how it goes. Because myself, I can't do anything for anybody. I'm just trying to survive myself out here. I'll only be able to do something for my baby. So that's what's up. My throat's dry. Oh my god. Anyways, I think I'll end it for here today. Honestly, thank you so much to all the cool, smart people educating me on energy to make it a whole package here. That's pretty interesting, honestly. We should have more like nerdy talks like that where you guys teach me stuff, because I'll be honest, I know nothing. So I'm just like, my only reason to live is to learn new ways to make money. So you can tell me if it's not ethical. And then I'll be like, maybe not that way. Thank you for being there, Fish. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. Reminder, there's no stream tomorrow because I'm hanging out with coworkers. Sad times. But yeah, I'll be there. Thank you for being here, Drahat. Thank you, Kudo. Thank you, everybody. But Haki is fun. Haki is fun and is free. That's what I need to remind myself of. It's gonna be free food, free drinks and stuff. At least in person. Yeah, I mean, I liked it on TV before, but in person it just hits different. So that's what's up. Yeah, I won the tickets, so I mean, I wouldn't have paid for that. So free food, free tickets, everything. You touching grass, I know, and I'm going with coworkers. That's the US part. I will be out at night with coworkers discussing. You're just chatting with us and chatting as always. Thank you. I love chatting with you guys. Chatting is my passion. That's what's up. Anyways, too much yapping. I need to go. I'm tired. You need to get some tea and chill a little bit. I'm tired. But yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday as we check out what our Tomodachis are doing, whatever shenanigans and some rap battles. But now that Aster's not keeping track, I don't know what's going on, so we'll see. Maybe I'll ask him to be there just for that. Anyways, can you make an angry face? I think I have not seen. Oh, I have one. I mean, I can be angry myself, but I can be very mad about it. How dare you? But yeah, I have a bunch of toggles I forgot to use, but you know, that's the life of a VTuber. You're not a VTuber if you don't have titles that you never use. That's pretty much what it is. You're very welcome. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. You're awesome. See you Wednesday.